Hello viewers, I'm SB, and the suspense has finally come to an end. The wait is over. It is time here in Caves of Qud for us to delve deeper yet into Bethesda Susa. That's the name of this place. I'm a little worried. Listen, if I were designing a video game and I was like, this is going to be an area where you have to descend and fight a bunch of legendary creatures, the third one would be the scary one. That's just how video games work. Rule of threes, man. It's an exact science. So, I'm a little worried here. I'm also a little worried about the amount of ammo that is in my Eigen rifle. Let's replace the cell with... Hold on. Remove the cell. I have a fidget cell here. We can jam this in the rifle for the moment. I'll put in the full fidget cell. We will equip the other fidget cell on our arm. And... fingers crossed. Okay, you know what? I'm realizing freeze grenade's probably not smart. The enemies we're looking at here, I bet, are immune to being frozen, or at least very resistant to it. Let's try acid gas instead, just in case. Alright, silver key opens the door, and down we go. Alright, it does look like another boss chamber. Try to get a view across the chamber. I don't see anything. Okay, I mean, maybe they're... It's you. Wait. Why did my... Oh, right, because my vision... Your vision starts locked. I was like, why did it jump back to me? But it's because I pressed right at some point. Okay, well... Something's happening. Yeah, I mean, y'all saw it. I know y'all saw it. What is that? It's swimming in the convalescence, whatever it is. It's like a Dianoga in the convalescence. Well, I mean, I don't want to go in there. Maybe we have to? I don't want to go in there. Okay. Let's take a second and look at all of our ridiculous... We have so many things. Do I have a thing for this? Do I have a way of dealing with an enemy that's underwater? I mean, I guess if we don't get in the water, but we get close enough for it to become aware of us, maybe it just comes, it comes over, it comes out of the water to fight you, right? It has to. Prize of Nuptial Cat's Dower is a... I don't even know what the hell this is. Orbits its chosen warden. It's a floats nearby. Right. Okay. We could shoot a missile launcher at it. Do have a missile launcher. We could throw grenades. Good old goblin fishing techniques. We don't have that many grenades, unfortunately. How many? I have 3 missiles, plus the one that's in the launcher right now. Okay, well, I guess that's the play. So yeah, it's just swimming around in the... I don't like approaching from this angle. Let's approach like a little bit more from this side. We can't just sneak past it, right? Because we don't... There'll be a locked door. It has a key. Okay. Alright. Hold on. We're gonna... Alright. It's in this area. I'm just gonna shoot kind of... I'm gonna Oh, right. Lock. I wish that the cursors didn't start locked. Wait a second. Okay. It looks like our aim lets us know which which tile the thing's actually in, because you see, it's an X with no options in most of these places, but on this tile right here, we have the option of performing suppressive fire, and it's a tilde instead. So I'm gonna mark it. Did that work? Well, it wouldn't, right? Because you lose your mark when you can't see the thing you had marked anyway. Oh no, it says marked target. I'm gonna hit it with a suppressive fire. Nope, I missed. Maybe. It's hard to... It's, like, actually very difficult to tell if I missed. Shoot at it. Critical hit. You hit Hagaba, who plies the umbral path. Okay. Well, I mean, I can keep doing this. It looks like it's getting... Did it get closer? It seems to not be very fast. It's not moving too much. Oh, but it did move a little bit, which makes it harder to see. Also, why do you kind of feel like our character's not really trying to shoot the tile I picked? Okay, got him for 26 there. So this is a weird fight. I mean, I could probably just back away from the water, right? I'm kind of enjoying the level of accuracy that we're experiencing right now. Dude thinks he's gonna ply my umbral path. He's got another thing coming. The fact that he's not visible means it's hard for me to tell how wounded he is, unfortunately. I mean, we're hitting him a lot. That was a dodge. I saw a dodge there. I saw him become circle. I mean, where is he now? There he is. Yeah, it seems like he's just in the water or in the convalescence. He can't get out. Maybe I'm wrong about that? Yeah, he totally got out. This is the place. This is the place where we have the option. So, maybe he's just very stealthy? I feel like we're probably not. He doesn't seem that stealthy, like with the... It feels to me like maybe the fact that we can identify where he is using the aim cursor, even though we can't see him, it feels like an oversight, right? I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. But I don't know how it was supposed to work. And this did the thing. Wow, we got a lot of reputation changes from that. Well, hold on. Can I look at his corpse? Now he just looks like a troll. Yeah, okay. I don't... Something about that feels off. I don't know. Whatever, let's not complain too much. It worked. So, that's the last one then, right? We got bronze, silver, gold keys. Also, rule of 3, like I keep saying. How is that fidget cell going? It is not ready to be used yet. So, I guess I'll just keep this cell in for the moment. We have plenty of time to change it out when we need to change it out, generally. Alright, we got, looks like a computer chair over there beyond that crag bench. This is just your standard everyday crag bench brainer. So we are in the abandoned ward in Bethesda Susa. Okay. That was the last one of those. Fortunately, we have a bunch of other cells. It's hard for me, like, this has 5 grams of acid in it, but I don't know if that's actually good or not. Let's jam in this other high-capacity cell. Alright, having a hard time penetrating the armor. Got him down to yellow in a single real hit, though. That's pretty cool. Try to make sure that he doesn't break my line of sight around the corner there. He's still marked, right? Yeah, let's... I may as well try the suppressive fire. It's probably not going to hold for long enough for it to matter. Then again, we probably didn't need to do that because he is, what do you call it? Real slow. He's real goddamn slow. Let's... Skill points. So, this was a 1 point in every stat level. Alright, so that got us up to agility 26, strength 24... Oh, that got us up to actual 25 agility, which is significant. So we could get flattening fire now. Flattening fire also knocks your target prone and disarms them. I wonder if a prone target is harder to hit? Because in real life, it's a little harder to shoot a person who's laying down when you're at a distance, right? If you're close, it's much easier. But if you're further away, you've made them into a much smaller target. And I know that where are we at on intelligence now? 26. So we're still looking at 9 levels before we hit 29 intelligence. We don't need to start saving up for Tinker 3 just yet. Yeah, I might take flattening fire, honestly. Seems pretty okay. We could get menacing stare. You pay 100 skill points for menacing stare. To be perfectly honest with you. Like, we can use that at a distance. It does keep stuff off of us. It's not that bad. We don't really need deploy turret or lay mine. Repair might be worth having. And then the other stuff we could pick up is, like, we could start on dual wield, like I was talking about. We could pick up tactful and trash divining. I do like a random secret. That's 300 skill points for that, plus a little bit of extra reputation on the water ritual, which at this point I don't know how useful that's even going to be. We could pick up the fasting way, which certainly has some value. Lionheart, Iron Mind lets us shake off confuse faster, which is cool. I think let's grab Menacing Stare. It's another way to keep stuff off of us. And you don't have to be adjacent to them to use it, like you do with Intimidate. And then also Flattening Fire. So Suppressive Fire is upgraded to Flattening Fire as long as your target is surrounded by 6 or more solid obstacles. Is that gonna happen? Ever? Like, ever? We could look into picking up another type of fire, I suppose. Wounding Fire bleeds for 1 point of damage per round for each penetration. So on some targets it would be like 5 points per round. It's not awesome. And then that could be upgraded into Disorienting Fire, which reduces their dodge value, and MA is Mental Armor, I think. And then Surefire gives you no accuracy penalty, and this just gets you crit. You just get crits. Not terrible. And then eventually Ultra Fire is just all of the fires at once. That doesn't really seem all that great. Because, like, it's got a 100 round cooldown, and you have to have 29 agility. Yeah, I'm actually, don't know. Natural armor value improves to 1. Yo, actually. Yeah, give me that. That seems like a good way to live. I like living. Alright, we'll come back and get more stuff on a later level. Oh, what the hell are you? Twinning Lamprey, a roiling mass of psychically innervated tissue. A twinning lamprey is never for want of company, and it is easy and hostile. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna shoot it. Uh-oh. They are, yeah. They're calling in reinforcements. My plan... Oh, we killed both of them, I think. My plan was to just fight that dude with a sword. What am I seeing over there? Oh, an elevator platform. So maybe we're at the bottom. Maybe this is the quick way back out. Oh yeah, obviously my plan was just to, Oh, this is a Cragmensch Luminary. This is the stunning guy. Fortunately... Oh, we saved off the stun a turn early. Fortunately, 3 turns of me being stunned is only enough time for him to walk like a single space. So, it could be a lot worse. I think we're probably going to just kill him before he gets over here. I just need like 1 or 2 more solid hits. Yeah. 1000 XP, man. There's definitely a platform and the controls for that platform. There's also some kind of something going on up here. Somebody's been throwing gas grenades. Alright. Trying to give myself a situation where I'm not going to accidentally shoot a mechanimist here. Don't throw boulders at me. What's wrong with you? So it seems like, in theory, we can kill these guys in like 2 or 3 shots. It doesn't tend to happen that way. Rolling chairs have B, A, and C. Hey, that's pretty fancy. And we got all 3 of them. Cool. And you may now build rolling chairs. I won't, but I could. Okay, no, we are not at the bottom. This is definitely stairs down. But we've hit like a middle area, because these are the controls for the... I wonder where that goes. Alright, so what are we looking at here? That is a normal eyeless crab, that's a Cragmensch Brainer, and that is a Plastronoid. Gang of tiny plastic gyroscopes undulates toward you. For what purpose were they originally designed to serve? The echo of that memory has long since waned in the chrome halls of Cud. Well, obviously, just do this in the way that shoots through these guys. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of them over there, and maybe we'll hit a lot of them with these shots. I am unfortunately hitting the crabs a lot. So there are some like real enemies in there too. Some of those are rustaceans, not just eyeless crabs. What is that gas? That's a different color. That's normality gas. I don't care about that. That's one of those big crab dudes. Oh no. Oh no, eyeless king crab is a nightmare. Well, we do have a better weapon than we did last time we were doing this, right? Not like a lot. I think with the sniper rifle we were using to try to kill an eyeless king crab before had only 11 penetration rather than the 12 that we're rocking now. But it's not, that's not an inconsiderable difference. Points of penetration are actually very valuable, the way the systems work here. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Hey there, pal. How you doing? Let's trade. You have 17 slugs and... okay, nothing interesting, really. I'm gonna let those plastronoids kind of do their thing over there. It seems like they're fighting stuff already. Let's just have a... oh. Put myself directly adjacent to a crag bench. That's a bad time. Suppress. Yeah, got him. I think I also crit the wall. So that'll show that portion of a wall. Hopefully we can burn this guy down really quickly. It does look like stuff is approaching from the east. Like there's a glow white fighting a gel over there, and it's just a whole lot of stuff. Oh, I should remark him. Badly wounded. We need one more solid hit. One more penetration. Please give me the... please. This is the one, right? I'm gonna suppressive fire. I don't know why I suppressive fired. If I got the penetration that would make suppressive fire work, he was gonna die anyway. Alright, the gel... is that gel hostile to me? I know they're not usually, but I might have accidentally shot this one. No, that one's cool. We're pals. I'll save you, luminous blue gel. Ooh, what's that thing? Is that a guillotine? They have a guillotine down here? Listen, I'm all for class consciousness, but it's full of convalescence. It's kind of the opposite of a guillotine, really. Alright, I mean, obviously, let's shoot these guys. Sorry, they're hostile, right? I'm not misremembering? Yes, they are hostile. So yeah, let's shoot them. Start here. Let them have it. Well, that was a little bit of a whiff. We ended up shooting the northern one anyway. I've done a fantastic job of accidentally shooting all the plastronoids that are around the thing I'm actually aiming at here. I'm glad we came in here with so many power cells. I know that at some point I decided that we didn't need all the energy cells that we had. I'm fairly sure I didn't kill that guy. Are you mad at me? Yeah. I accidentally shot the blue gel at some point. Oh, what is that thing? I didn't even notice that thing. Is it mad? It is mad. It's a drowsing urchin. A Stygian sponge ball is stuck to the floor and dappled with dream dew. Well, if it's stuck to the floor, I'm less concerned. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, though. If it starts moving toward us, we're gonna have a situation. Okay, problem solved. Now let's shoot this thing. Yeah, just best it not be there, right? Alright, I'm not auto-picking up food anymore, but we can pick this up. So we'll just cook them down into a thing that doesn't weigh anything. There's rolling chairs everywhere. There's stuff for me to cycle through. I mean, do I think we actually cleared this? So when we blow those guys up, they leak sleep gas. Okay. Could be useful information. A human corpse? Why was there a human corpse over here? Also, what the hell? What is that? Looks like something that's just arcing electricity? Are you cool with me? You are cool with me, okay. What is that thing? Oh, it's a sparky... that's the Beetle. Gaze upon your own reflection in the lustrous chrome face of this conical orb, which emits a crackling drone and showers azure sparks upon the floor. What am I doing here? I'm talking to a Beetle? Okay. Locate the Mechanimist compound. Infiltrate the Mechanimist compound. Engage the Beetle. Decode the signal. Okay. I think we're cool to just go over here. Patty Mortal, bring me 7 precinct navigators, and I will reward you with a blazing cannon. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'd like a blazing cannon. Not our guy. Possibly. I mean, let's finish looking around, I guess, before we even worry about whether or not that's our guy. Assemble parts, give me things, always need more things. I'm letting some of the trash get stolen from me by those other dudes, but it's fine. So it's possible that we over-prepared a little bit. What is this? It is a regeneration tank. D12456, eh? Look at it. Tetrazananoglass walls and convalescent gel recreate the conditions of the Amnion, where reptile, bird, and mammal embryos are nurtured to whole life. Entering may not succeed is a task dependent on agility. Attempting to enter and failing may inflict damage. You try to climb into the tank and fall off of it onto your face. +2 AV but -8 DV. Can't dodge that well when you're in a tank. Must spend a turn exiting before moving. Must be completely filled with convalescence to be fully functional. Rejuvenates health and regenerates lost body parts. Oh, that's cool. It's nice of them to put this thing at the bottom of the part of the dungeon that has the guy who separates you from your limbs in it. Okay. That's neat. Well, that makes that encounter a little bit less like all or nothing. We might have over-prepared. It's possible I over-prepared. Then again, I did almost die at one point. Although it didn't have to be as bad as it was. If I had thought to hit the blaze injector earlier, or if we had had more... So that's just another regeneration tank. If I had thought to hit the blaze injector earlier, or if we had had more cold resist, I assume that cold resist either makes it harder for things to... Either makes it harder for things to freeze you in the first place, like gives you resistance in the classical RPG sense, or just like makes your temperature return to normal more quickly, which it totally could be, right? So maybe the next level down is the temple? It's not like 100% ideal. Mark. Are you... Okay, you're a normal eyeless crab. I don't care so much about you. Suppressive fire. Accidentally destroyed the door. Okay, yes, he was locked in place. I'm gonna back up a little bit. And then we're just gonna keep shooting at him, and I'm gonna shoot through this other crab on the way to him. Yep, there we go. I was gonna say, it shouldn't take very many shots to accidentally kill the other crab. Oh boy, he does not stay suppressed for very long. Yeah, like a single turn. But there's also no reason for me to ever use a non-suppressive shot. It's not a big deal that they don't stay suppressed very long. And it looks like it's semi-random. Alright, give me those crab legs. Delicious. Probably. I assume eyeless king crabs are delicious. This is a different Beetle. Are you the guy? Bring me 4 broken snail eggs, and I will reward you with a blazing cannon. So that's easier, probably. Have we ever seen a snail egg? I mean, we've seen snails. But the eggs have to be in pretty much the same place as the rest of the snail, right? I don't know. So... There are Beetles down here, but they're not the Beetle we're looking for. And there is another floor. Hold on, we didn't check... Oh, wait, there's a thing on the ground. Oh yeah, free microchips. Free microchip scrap. I guess let's go and have a look in this last room up here. And then, I mean, do you think they'll get mad if I disassemble their regen tank? I can do that, right? Yeah, I can do that. And it might have we might get a 6 from it. What do I even need? Do I have a thing that needs a 6? The cannon design that I have needs an 8, right? That's some ridiculous Where's my data discs at? Did I scroll past it already? Yes. BAC 8. So do we have anything that requires a 6? No. We have a couple of things that could use a 5. They might get hostile. Let's not do it right now. I'm gonna go downstairs, and then we can hit it on the way back up, since we have to come up here to use. Well, I'm assuming this platform goes back to the surface the same way the one at Golgotha did. All right. Well, we don't see anything terrifying. Laser turret is hostile. You're just some kind of thing. I don't know what you are. Is it supposed to be a recliner, like a massage chair, maybe? I don't know. Oh, so it looks like that that elevator maybe just comes down here, actually. Well, mark target and let it have him. It's not dying. Oh, my Agon rifle's out. We actually perfectly drained that cell. Alright, let's place the cell with one of the normal chem cells. Okay. Problem solved. And then he'll have his own cell, right? Step away from the lurking Beths. Wait, he really wants me to target everything except for the thing I'm trying to aim at. Hold on. That's just a normal eyeless king crab, right? No, that's a rustacean. We can probably burn this thing down pretty quickly. There's a king crab below us. Does seem to see me. We'll just suppress him over there in the gas, and hopefully he'll get slept. Alright. The eyeless crabs are in fact falling asleep due to the gas. Alright, there we go. Alright, sure. Shoot at that too. I don't know why it doesn't want to shoot at the plants over here. It really wants to target every other thing in the universe. Alright, the Voiders, it's too hard to hit. Please just focus on the thing I'm shooting at. Nope, see, when I press F to fire again, it automatically retargets in this direction. It really doesn't want to shoot this Beth. Okay, maybe I just can't. Maybe you just can't hit them with guns? Yeah, give me those. Alright, what kind of chair are you? A torture chair. In its new context, the peptic chair menaces. Dried blood paints the plastic seat. Its catheters fray like a... Ugh. Bad time. Disassemble. We'll repurpose you into something more positive. What are you? An ergo chair, like an ergonomic chair? Yes, the correct posture for ideal rumination. Okay, that's a lot of these little dudes. They don't seem very tough. May as well blow you up too. Are they... I should have checked. Are they all hostile? Okay, they are all hostile. It's kind of funny that they're rated as being average difficulty, because they don't seem to have, like, hardly any health. Maybe I shouldn't even be shooting at them with this gun, honestly. Yeah, maybe I should be saving it for things that are a little bit more intense. Alright, let's, I suppose, focus in on the laser turret, because it is now firing at me. Somehow, it figured out I was here. I can't imagine what I did. Alright. We are getting pretty good at murdering stuff with this rifle. So when these things die, they leave behind normality gas. Which is fine for us, right? What did I take? The lurking Beth. Okay. Did the lurking Beth died from my spores, so they might only have 1 health. It looks like it hit me and then immediately died in a single touch of my spores, and I think my spores only do 1 damage, right? Pretty sure that's all we've ever seen from them. This area is very interesting. Wonder how far down we have to go to find the thing we're looking for. Maybe I should have tried to use... Oh, cool. Maybe I should have tried to use the Q-Girl disc on one of the Beetles upstairs. I just kind of assume... Clank not in. Clank puff in debt. Maybe. I don't know. I just kind of assumed that when we encountered the right thing, the quest Beetle, we would have an option. But maybe that's not a safe assumption. Oh hey, one of these things. A cloneling with all the scalpels. We're considerably more powerful than the other character who found the clonelings. And honestly, they weren't even that dangerous for that guy. Alright, a cracked lens. Also, stuff's just exploding. Got a lurking Beth, we got some crab stuff going on. It's just a normal eyeless crab, so probably not worth... Well, you know, I was gonna say probably not worth the energy cell ammo, but it's not like it's a big deal. Because we do have a bunch more energy cells now from the laser turrets. Let's aim at that dude and attempt to get him. Nope, I'm not even sure what I hit there. So, I hit for 19 damage. Apparently they do not go down quite as easily as I thought. What am I even hitting? Is it still here? No, I'm hitting the sleep gas? Okay, yeah, the lurking Beth does fold up quite easily. Not that easy for us to just like walk in here and start shooting. These enemies are doing a good job of staying in places that are awkward for me to fire at. Okay, well, we woke him up with that one. Stupid. Stupid rifle not having infinite ammunition. It actually is, like, by a huge margin, the best weapon we've ever had, right? In so many different ways. Let's let him walk over here a little bit. Suppressive fire. Never mind. Just man is dead. Okay. Kill the lurking Beth. 6 penetrations. It's an okay hammer. So, don't mind me. I just want to harvest this chair. You know, rolling chairs, they do have a lot of plastic parts. This ergo chair is full of lava. Remove its cell. And then disassemble the chair itself. Did that remove the cell into my inventory? It did. It's a power cell, right? A thermoelectric cell filled with lava. Okay, well, let's just hope that the containment doesn't breach while it's in my inventory. Oh, I got a thing. Yeah, sure, I'll take these legs. We're gonna need to stop and cook in a moment here, so... We are hungry again. Let's try to finish exploring this floor. So it looks like I can get next to the lurking Beth and just kill it with my hammer, and it's not a big deal. Oh right, my spores. Basically, all they do, they just serve to cause a little bit of injury. Bloody sap. Whoa, what's that guy? A booster bot. This ancient medical robot is shaped like a squat, friendly dwarf, with their painted features long worn away to swaths of pitted metal. They reach a helpful arm out, holding a stubby booster injector, ready to cheerfully cleanse the world of all its varied disease. Yeah, that could be a real problem depending on what they think the word disease means. Alright, let's, Oh, it's fired something at us. Shooting syringes at me, no doubt. Not too hard to kill. What is this? Just empty injectors. Yeah, take them. Oh, and a bent metal sheet, which we should probably scrap. It is kind of funny that a bent metal sheet has weight, but when you quote-unquote disassemble it, it no longer has weight, despite the fact that it's almost certain, like, the thing you have is just the metal that the sheet was made out of, right? And listen, I'm not complaining. Well, if it is in fact the case that we were just supposed to use the disc on one of the beetles upstairs, and all we're doing now is exploring areas that technically don't need to be explored, it's not really a bad thing. Like, it's fun to muck around down here and fight stuff and find loot. I love loot. Alright, let's cook ourselves some food real quick. Make camp. Preserve my fresh foods. And then let's eat some crab jerky and some boar jerky. And some weird gravel. And a soybean. I don't know where I found a single soybean, or why I thought one soybean would change anything about the meal I was having. Okay, we started right on top of a laser turret. I want to chat with the laser turret. I want to deactivate the laser turret. Ow. It's trying to kill me. How do I become authorized? I mean, I'm authorized for some things. Yeah, if we're just gonna melee this thing to death, I'm gonna conk it one. Can you stun a turret? I have no idea. I'm trying not to spend any unnecessary power cells here, though. Selected item. Hold on. I'm in a pool of oil. He didn't drop his power cells. He just dropped some oil on the ground. Well, that's a shame. Oh no, it's a Rhymewick. Okay, so I'm frozen solid. I'm gonna use this blaze injector. God, their breath is so powerful, and it happens at such a distance. I'm gonna use this blaze injector, and I'm maybe going to catch fire because I used a blaze injector. I'm not 100% sure how this works. What I do know is that we do have a fair amount of water. Suppress. Did it happen? No. He flinched out of the way of the beam. Suppress. He's unsuppressible. I intimidate him. Yeah, okay. Mark him and fire. So my temperature to 170. I have to move periodically, right? Otherwise I burst into flames. It looks like my temperature's falling. Has the thing worn off already? I'm back down to 30. I'm back down to like a normal-ish temperature. I mark you and fire. I mean, I'm not going to be able to hit you there. Building zone. Why are we building zone right now? Did I... Oh, I might have broken the wall and caused it to recalculate the line of sight a little bit. Ooh, I don't like him being out of my line of sight. He's gonna come back around with the with his breath available again, right? I'm gonna rest until healed right here. Yeah, so there's stuff fighting up there. Maybe we spooked him into combat with something else. I'm just like very nervous about him refreezing us. See you trying to sneak up on me. Get suppressed. Hit it for 16 damage. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Alright, remark, and please just die. Why are you the scariest enemy we've ever faced? That's not true. He's not the scary. I remember the Chrome Pyramid, but he's definitely a very scary enemy. Wish I had more blaze injectors. I wish I had more ability to fill my veins with fire. Alright, so there's some more of those plastronoids over there. But it looks like maybe a lot of the, like, sentient enemies are dead now? Sentient, sapient, you know what I mean. And plastonoids are basically just bombs. Oh, one of you guys. Which kind is that? It's a slimy gyrohumor. Well, I have no interest in letting it ever get anywhere near me. Mark it and then just fill it with hot laser. I assume the lasers are hot, right? They're just like energy beams. He very exploded. I'm really glad I did that at a distance. He probably killed a lot of the plastonoids as they were coming in. Oh, that web's on fire. Let's just be a little cautious. Is that just the chair? Yeah, I think. Okay, that whole icon is the chair. I couldn't tell if like the little green part here was the chair, and then there was something else in the space as well. I guess that's just what that icon looks like. All right. Well, we're doing a great job of killing stuff at a distance. You know, we built this character to use big fancy guns, and it's really happening. Uh-oh, something's shooting at something. Oh, we did see that there was a booster bot over there somewhere, so it may well be the booster bot. It's hurling syringes at people. Just empty syringes all of the time. Yep, that is in fact exactly what is happening. Alright, let's mark the booster bot and... Oops, that's the wrong button. Alright, I think we killed that booster bot and both of those plastonoids in one hit. Now, one of them for 32 damage. This Eigen rifle is just like... It's bananas how good it is. It feels like it should be less good. Especially considering like the relatively small effort we went to get it. I mean, I guess that's not 100% the case. It wasn't like I didn't have to go through a moment of great danger to acquire the recipe or anything. And in a certain kind of like video games adventure sense, it feels less earned because of that. But we did have to have considerable tinker skill. I'll take a voider gland, sure. And also I had to be willing to burn a pretty powerful thing in order to get the components for it. It's not like you run across 5 bits every day. So I guess I did earn it. It's just that a lot of the process of earning it happened before. Oh, there's a Beth underneath me. I was just trying to pick up the voider gland. I don't even know what I want all these voider glands for. I assume you can cook with them and they produce teleportation effects, but some of this gas come to an end. Or I guess the stuff coming out of the plastonoids is just normality gas. I don't have to care about that. I'm super normal. Everything about me and what has happened in my life is just incredibly normal. Let's see here. I wish there was an auto scrap functionality. I don't want to auto pickup, but I do want to auto scrap. Cracked robotics housing. Hey, wow. Oh yeah, give me 3. I love 3. Hey, it's one of my favorite numbers. 10 empty injectors. Yeah, fine. I don't know if we will necessarily be able to use these for anything interesting. We could just break them down for B's and C's. But also, I mean... It seems obvious to me that it's worth holding on to them to try to, like, make injectors full of chemicals. We just need to get the chemicals first. Sweet, a bent metal sheet that nobody else took. Can you believe our luck? Alright, disassemble... Examine this one. It's a hyperbiotic chair. Hidden microreactors smash together particles, generate heat, and power the biotic sheen apparatus that restores life to the wounded recliner. Huh. Alright, I'm not going to disassemble that just yet. It does have some compelling pieces, though. Oh, this thing's happening again. They're calling for backup from another dimension. Is that an eyeless crab or a rustacean? Alright, then I will ignore it. I mean, not actually ignore it. I will accidentally kill it. Rifle through. I don't know. I probably don't. Oh, rifle's out of ammo. I probably am not going to need to use that chair. Probably it's reasonable for us to just rip it apart. Because again, 6 is not a part that you see every day. The clouds part in your mind and a ray of clarity strikes through. What does that mean? What? Oh, he shot me with an injector that was full of something. Lord only knows what. Sphinx salt. He shot me with Sphinx... Why would you do that? Well, look at all this. A bent sturgical stent. Well, I mean, it's made of metal. What am I looking at? Are these just normal chests? Grindstock locker, some medical lockers, and a bunch of trash on the ground. Okay. Well, we don't need any of the rest of this stuff. No, wait, sorry. Do you want to disassemble? Do we need more B? I don't know. We have 43 of them. It's hard to imagine actually using it all. But also, why would I just let it sit on the ground? Okay, I will take that. Thank you very much. No, I'm cool with remaining at this part of my vision. This is great. Take all of those. Fried implant core. I mean, the loot here is very excellent. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff too. Why not? Looks like we might have finally pacified the floor. Ooh, take the chem cell. A lacquered steel warhammer. 2d2, 7 penetration. Yeah, sure. Oh, you know what I think I just realized? We've been running around without, with an empty hand and a fidget cell without the fidget cell in our hand. So we can remove that, and I guess... Oh, I was going to look. Are the empty injectors, do they weigh anything? Because if they don't weigh anything, we should obviously just take all of them. If they weigh something, we gotta, you know... Nope, they weigh nothing. Okay. Get all. And I should probably, if we have a full fidget cell, probably swap this. Even though it doesn't seem to provide a whole lot of shots. Oh, Voider. A Voider came around the corner and immediately teleported us all the way across the floor. Yeah, I'm just going to disassemble this thing. A26. Alright, so we have some photonics. Not a thing we had access to before. Don't know exactly how valuable that's going to be. Where'd that Voider go? I don't want it to sneak up on me again and do the thing that it just did, so let's... Well, you sure are hard to hit. There we go. It turns out marking them makes them easier to shoot. Who would have thought? What a concept. Alright, well, it doesn't actually seem to be getting much harder as we go down. So I guess let's just continue, right? We're finding better and better loot and not really being threatened that much more. At some point we'll run out of power cell, I guess. Okay, this looks interesting. The alchemist. Tough but neutral. So I was gonna say, and I don't think I actually got through saying it. I think I got distracted, because you know me. I was gonna say that so far it hasn't seemed like it was worth the serious expenditure of artifact to get our mechanimist rep up, because every mechanimist we've seen has been very unintimidating. This guy is the first person that we've run into who is not rated as, like, super easy. So maybe it will turn out that it was worth it for me to sacrifice my beautiful toe-jamming Earl-ass rocket skates. Let the mains put off their terror. Let them put off their aqueous bodies with fire. Let them draw together the bones of the metal. Selvagia, Guiscarda, Mandetta. Rain flakes of gold on the water, azure and flaking silver of water, pallor of silver, pale luster of Latona. By these, from the malevolence of the dew, guard this alembic. Elaine Tyrius Alodetta. Quiet this metal. Ezra Pound. Wait a minute, does Ezra Pound exist in this universe? I guess it could be the future of our world, right? It's a post-apocalypse. It might be our post-apocalypse. So we can see the stairs down. We can see a bunch of rustacean crab dudes. Oh, and one of those assholes. It's a fiery one. Alright, well, I really want to talk to the alchemist, and I especially don't want to take a risk of accidentally hitting him. But we gotta try to suppress this guy. Looks like they're all gonna fight in there for a second. Liquids are better. I prefer liquids, and liquid crystals are not liquids. Okay, you're probably right. Who are you? A connoisseur of liquids? Sure, I dabble in other states of matter, but I prefer the shifting and tumbling of angle-less motion. Not too hot, not too cold, not too indeterminate. Okay, I said live and drink, but what I actually meant was let's trade. He has cloning draft. What could that possibly mean? He also has a copy of the Cholis, which is cool. Primordial soup. Okay, so he has just like a little bit of everything. A little bit of all kinds of stuff. Neutron flux. What are you? I know what a phial of glass is. Adds volatile density-based effects to cooked meals. Okay, that's very expensive. I didn't even look at the price. Okay, well, this stuff is also very expensive. I need the primordial soup. Let's take that. I'll take both of the files of it. And then I don't think we really have any like stuff that I want to trade off for the purpose of not carrying it around anymore. I guess this lacquered steel, there's no reason to have a lacquered steel warhammer. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'll give you 21 water, that's fine. Do we want anything else? Acid, blood, brown sludge. None of this stuff is stuff we have trouble getting a hold of, except for the neutron flux and the cloning thing, and those are too expensive to trade for just on like, hey, let's see what this is kind of reasoning. So, live and drink, my dude. My buddy, my pal. I would like to try to kill this thing, because I think if we successfully kill it, it will incidentally kill a lot of the other enemies. Like, did I do it? No, okay. I'm assuming when it hesitates like that, it's because I broke a wall somewhere and changed the line of sight calculations. Please just die. I was really hoping he would die while there were still, the other enemies were all still focused in that area. Don't want to have to deal with this nonsense. Mark you. Suppress. Shoot you. Shoot you. I'm having such a hard time getting it to stay focused on the same enemy. This might be a grenades kind of situation. But to be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to come across as a jerk here. I don't think these guys are worth the good grenades. I'm gonna toss me a sower's seed. Oh, there is a chest right there. I probably shouldn't destroy. Oh, right, I probably shouldn't destroy that chest with a big grenade. Let's replace the cell with a normal chem cell. Mark and suppress. Move away from a little bit. Alright, definitely getting a little concerned. Intimidate. And then he's intimidated, so we're going to mark and suppress. Step away from him just a little bit. And then it sure would be cool if we could kill him. Okay. That didn't hurt too much. Is my dude alright? He's fine. He's perfect. He's never been better. Alright, snail. Apparently all I had to do was get kind of close to that thing that was smoldering to catch fire. How do I mean, I'll just go out eventually, right? I have water, though. I could just pour some water on myself. I could just spritz myself real quick with my spray bottle. I think we found before that 1 dram of water poured over your own head doesn't, doesn't put you out, but 3 drams did? I'd love to not be on fire anymore. Yeah, it certainly works. Alright, just gotta be a little more careful. I am on fire again for some reason. Snail mother type. Hold on, let me change our combat log over a little bit. And I poured out stuff, and then I just caught fire again, even though, trying to swim in the tiny pool of water. Well, the alchemist table was destroyed. What happened? Flaming trash, flaming door. I guess his stuff caught fire and exploded? There's not like a stop, drop, and roll, which is what I really want to do. Yeah, stop, drop, and roll. Well, I could pour more water on myself. It feels like a little bit of a waste. It's like trying to bat a fire out with dollar bills. But also, it should work, right? You would think. 5 this time? Okay, I'm not on fire, so if we catch fire again, it's because something caught me on fire, but I don't know. I feel like it should have been clearer what I caught fire from in the first place. So this snail mother, trudging along at a snail's pace, is a bear-sized shell splendiferously adorned by nature. Roiling citrine, frozen azure, and polished jade spiral inwards and out in perfect mathematical harmony. Mark you, suppress you, and shoot the entire hell out of you. And as the eyeless crab gets closer to us, it will accidentally die while we are shooting here, so I'm not too worried about it. Mark and suppress. So it also caught fire. Something is definitely just, like, pyrokinesising people. And wherever it is, I can't see it. So I'm gonna sprint myself a little bit of distance here. Mark and suppress. And shoot you. Throw a grenade. Nope, hey. Boy, the targeting system. What happened to my grenade? I think it went off. It did a bunch of damage to the snail mother, and it did kill the other crab. It just didn't animate for whatever reason. Alright. What's in this chest? I mean, effectively nothing. I mean, I'll take it all. Chest is a lot less exciting than I was hoping it was going to be. Just fire some Eigen rifle shots over here and probably deal with all these guys real quickly. I feel a little bit bad that I was undoubtedly, at least partially, the cause of the alchemist getting exploded. Is this another one of these hyperbiotic chairs? Yeah, let's disassemble that guy. A6, not bad. Alright, it seems like the danger has largely passed. At least for this floor. I wonder how many more floors there are going to be, because we do already see another way down. And again, it's entirely possible that we're not supposed to be going this far, but as long as they keep letting me go, I'm going to keep going. What is that I am seeing? It is a molting basilisk husk. And some normality gas, so I guess we have some idea what occurred here. Oh, you can't walk in the same space as a basilisk husk, and this is just a regen tank. I mean, I'm gonna disassemble it, right? D256. I assume I took the power cell out of it as well. It had a capacitor, I believe. Okay, So there's a lot of basilisk husks. When I saw just one, I was like, oh, maybe the fire effect was from some kind of magic fire lizard and it got killed by something and this husk is its corpse. Now that we're seeing more husks everywhere, I'm starting to think that maybe I'm being preemptively warned that there might be some terrifying basilisk enemy up ahead. Right? Doesn't this seem a little bit like environmental storytelling? Let's disassemble you. We're getting lots of cool tinkering bits. And now we can build ergo chairs. In case people need those. It is a little bit funny the way that thing works. Because broadly speaking, the chain gun turret chirps. Okay. Well, let's shoot it now. A little concerned that a chain gun turret's going to deal a lot of damage to me. Okay, it went down quickly enough. By the time you're disassembling a thing, it's unlikely to be a thing you really benefit from. 1158 slugs. It's unlikely to be a thing that you benefit from being able to build, right? I guess there are certainly situations where it would be useful if we had gotten the ability to build a Sphinx Salt injector from the Sphinx Salt injector that we tore apart. That could have been useful. I mean, we already knew how to do it, but... Wait a minute. Did that... Oh, that's a whole molting basilisk. That's a husk. That's the basilisk. Its scaled skin is the color of dull quartz, and its strikes is still opposed as an artist mold, except we just saw it move. But it doesn't seem to be hostile? Also, I hear gunfire. I don't know where it's coming from exactly, but I think we have reason to still be concerned around here. Okay, lots of injectors, including a salve injector, which is exciting. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with the basilisks. Okay, you guys... Smash this plant real quick. They're radioing in a lot of extra-dimensional backup. Why are you so hard to shoot? Things that are that close to you should not be that hard to shoot. Alright, I'll smash it with my hammer. Okay, they're starting to become a problem. I think we should back up a little bit. Let's just sprint away. And take this moment to... change out the cell here. Remove. Equip other fidget cell. Place cell with this guy. There we go. Alright, a solid kickback was achieved. Remember kickback? Remember when I used to ever let things be adjacent to us long enough to kick them back? Alright, well, that got a little bit more aggressive than it has been in here so far. So there are just these molting basilisks and their various husks laying all around the place. And they don't really seem to be a thing we need to interact with at all. Well, alright, then I won't. I was leaving this regen tank intact until I was sure we wouldn't need it. Seems like I'm pretty sure at this point. And then I guess we just keep going down. How far underground are we at this point? Like, it's got to be close to 10 levels, right? Bethesda Susa level 9. So, kind of a lot of hostile stuff this time. Acidic one of these guys. I wonder if we could have suppress? Back up? I wonder if we could have just taken the platform down? I assumed the platform would take us back up, obviously. The way that the one in Golgotha did, but maybe that was not a safe assumption. Okay, I live. These are just a bunch of really random enemies. Uh-oh. I am frozen solid. Oh, am I too cold? I wasn't watching my my body temp. Am I too cold to move around? I mean, we must have picked up another blaze injector, right? We picked up a ton of injectors. Yeah. So that's an option. We could do that thing. If I just chill for a second. Our temperature... No, it's hanging around this. Yeah, so it's actually just too cold down here for us to be down here. Well, that's interesting. So we could just blaze. That would be a fine way out of this. This Rustacean seems to be having no problems. This guy is... Not only is he fine, he's on that shade oil tonic. I don't think he sees us, or we'd be in maybe a little bit of trouble. But yeah, maybe we just need to hit a blaze injector and then go back upstairs. This level seems to be too cold for us. You know what? This is not a problem that I need to solve right this second. I think this is what we're going to call the episode for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to think about our options a little bit here. I'm going to go back and probably watch the very end of this video and see if it is in fact that our temperature was falling the entire time we were on this floor. Because it doesn't look like anything froze us. It looks like we just froze. And then when you come back next time, tomorrow, I will have some kind of plan. I don't know exactly what that plan will be. Because if we just can't go down any further without additional cold gear, I'm not sure exactly how we'll handle that. Maybe we should go back up to the level that the platform was on and just use the platform. But, like, what if it takes us down to a place that's even colder? I don't know. Like I said, I'll figure it out. When you come back next time, we'll have a plan. And we'll see you then.